Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to some more XDefiant. So yesterday, actually, they ended up putting out a really interesting patch update. They ended up changing a few things, so let's go over to my loadouts. If I go on, for example, like my ACR, before this update, my gun used to be level 100. If you look over there, now it says level 116. So it turns out they did go through the whole plan. Apparently, they have adjusted how long it takes to level up your guns, making it, just a lot easier. Except, they went ahead and made the max level 200. In order to max out your gun and unlock gold, you need to get your gun to level 200, and that's every gun in the game. So before, bronze was at level 50, silver was at level 75, and then gold was at level 100. They've now changed it so that bronze is at level 100, silver is at a level 150, and then gold is at level 200. Like a whole extra 100 levels on top of what we had already. Now, at least the good thing is, everyone keep in mind, we still keep all of the stuff that we've got already. If you've unlocked any cameras on your guns, you should still have them. Like, I still have my bronze, my silver, my gold. I still have all my attachments as well. It just says like new now for some reason. Since it's easier to level up your guns now, they've actually bumped up your levels. So I was at level 100, they put me up another 16 levels. And that's the same for like my TAC 50 as well. That's the same for like my MP7. Anything that you were previously working on, they probably bumped up your level a little bit, just to make up for how much you did before. Before we get any further into this, I just want to thank you guys so much for all the love and support recently in the new videos. Hey man, if you guys are enjoying these XDefiant videos, leave a like and subscribe. I upload a new video every single day. I mean, this is actually crazy. I knew that they were gonna adjust the levels somehow. The weapon leveling, besides from like the netcode issues and stuff like that, has been one of the biggest problems that people have been having with this game. Especially with the camera grind as well. Unlocking attachments and stuff, dude, like people were really fed up with just how long it takes to level up your gun. Me personally, I understand from the point of being like a free-to-play game that it's gonna be, you can't have everyone grind out the game and unlock everything in like 2 weeks. But I do agree, it is absurdly slow. And then anytime I'm grinding out my weapons is when like the double XP event's on. Like, it feels super tedious leveling up your guns without like double XP tokens or the event. Realistically, if you had a bunch of time to like put all of your hours into this game, it's not as bad, especially if you're performing really well in this game. But like, dude, majority of people are not gonna be playing this game like 24/7 leveling up like 20 something guns. So I am happy that they've made it somewhat easier to level up your stuff, except I have no idea why they made it level 200 as the cap. So let's look over here. Also, for anyone that's getting like some kind of code or issue when you load up the game, there's this link that you can go to on the Ubisoft website. They basically just tell you have to like log out of Ubisoft Launcher, go into your files where you downloaded the app, and then at the top where the cache folder is, you have to rename it to like, I don't know, like cache backup, and then log back into Ubisoft Launcher, then it should fix it. There should be a tutorial out there somewhere. So unlocking weapon attachments is now faster in XDefiant. Devs reduced the amount of XP required to level up guns. Primary weapons now need 3000 XP down from 3500. And now secondary weapons only need 1000. Okay, so they've removed 500k XP worth. I'm not really sure how that translates in like an actual game. I mean, I won't really be able to tell the difference until I actually get in a match. So I think unless they raise the attachment levels as well, you should be able to unlock attachments a lot sooner. So I guess it's easier to get attachments, but they've made it harder to get the cameras? I'm not really sure. Also, the latest netcode update in XDefiant improves how quickly your health reacts when being shot. This should reduce the feeling of being shot behind walls. In their recent update, I think last week, they also put in another fix for like the whole netcode issue. I feel like recently I have been experiencing it a lot less. Not to say like it doesn't happen. Keep in mind, I have a decent connection and stuff, so it might not be the same for everyone. Hopefully this does make it feel a lot better. And then on top of that, they've also added TDM finally, which is really nice. That's supposed to be coming out on June 21st. That's actually really nice, especially in a game where all the game modes are like objective based. I feel like everything kind of just blends in together. Like at this point, I only play Occupy and Domination. Having at least TDM is gonna be really nice. But dude, like this whole camera thing, is that not like worse? Again, leveling your guns will be faster, but they just raised the bar. Like they doubled it from level 100 to level 200. It's actually fucked up. I was talking about the new camera in the last video. I was wondering if they were gonna add like any new challenges or or anything. Honestly, I'd assume that they'd raise it another 100 levels for the new camera, right? But like, no. Wouldn't that make more sense to still have like gold at level 100 and then that new camera at level 200? Like, I'm not really sure what they're trying to go for. I don't know, like, is this a win? Should we be celebrating it? Or I don't know, for anyone that was making like steady pace at the time, now it's just like, unless once you're like really grinding, you'll feel like everything's going by a lot quicker. I feel like it's kind of demotivating to have like even the numbers being higher. I mean, it's gonna feel kind of shitty if you were like level 70 about to hit level 100 and then now they've raised the cap and you're like level 70 something and you have to go for another 130 levels. Like, again, maybe on paper it sounds kind of bad, and then once you're playing, like, it's really not that bad. But I don't know, like, this is kind of an unnecessary change, I feel like. I feel like we're being, like, artificially capped. I guess that this was only supposed to affect the camera grind, but that's actually so bad for anyone that's going out for the camera grind. Dude, like me especially, I am super behind compared to everyone else. Like, most of the time outside just, like, recording and stuff, I do not have time to be on this game, or, like, I just want to be on other games as well. Dude, I have no idea how I'm gonna be able to get level 200 on, like, another 20 guns. Like, this shit is actually so rough. I am grateful that they ended up changing the weapon leveling eventually. Again, I don't know. I feel like we're just being like artificially capped. It's just like, especially if you've been working hard recently on this game, trying to level up your stuff, trying to get the cameras and stuff. I don't know. It just feels like they're slowing us down on purpose. Like making sure we don't get stuff finished too quick. I mean, it was fine the way it was. If enough people really have a big issue with this, they might roll it back. I mean, we'll see, but it's nice that they've let us keep everything out at least. Like all the progress hasn't gone out the window. I feel like this only furthers the question I was asking yesterday. If they're willing to do all this, and this is still the base camera grind, what is the new camera grind gonna look like? Because don't say you're gonna make me level up my gun to level 300. That would be fucking insane. Also, I'm really happy that TDM is coming out. I was kind of under the assumption that new game modes were coming out every season or so, or like every month when the new maps come out. We know that there's supposed to be a capture the flag mode coming out in season 1. I mean, on top of that, we knew TDM was supposed to be coming out soon, but I thought it was gonna be during the new season. They kind of dropped it out of nowhere on like a random Friday. If they're willing to just surprise drop like a new game mode randomly, we might be getting the bomb game mode a lot sooner than we think. It's been confirmed that their bomb game mode, or I think it's like their version of S&D, they've bumped that release date up and it's supposed to be coming out a lot sooner. So again, we got a new patch, very interesting update. I am really happy that they're staying regular with these updates though. But I mean, like, with this whole camera grind thing, I don't even know at this point. Anyways, I love you guys so much. I'll see you around.